Hi friends, welcome to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. I'm pretty excited about what today is. Today is our first Monday of what I'm calling at the moment journal play date. So journal play date is grabbing a journal and playing in it and having a date with you. So I hope you are enjoying all your moments, my friends. These are definitely precious moments for me to be spending here with you. And today's journal, the play date, is going to be one that I made myself. It's just a little notebook style journal, and I need to play in it a little bit. So I'm going to bring you along for the ride. It's going to be a craft and chat type video, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, friends, I had to switch my mats and switch my camera so I know that I keep you in the frame. So for some of you, you may not know because it was just recently, I just kind of touched on it, and I'm not even sure if I've talked about it fully yet, honestly, because I'm pre-recording. So I've decided to change up my weeks a little bit in hopes that I can have pre-recorded videos for you and for myself. And that way, if I'm having that knee surgery, that knee replacement, it's a partial knee replacement, then I have some content that's already there. And I do that, friends, for you and for me both, because if my videos are posting when I'm not able to create or make a video, then I know my friends are commenting, and at least I could do that. I have someone to talk to while I'm healing on a different level of my house. So it's kind of a selfish reason. So thank you for that. I appreciate you. And well, I'll go ahead and tell you. So right now, Mondays are going to be journal play date. Wednesdays, pre-recorded videos. It's going to be crafty desk creations. So I have no idea what I'm doing yet. It's all going to be pretty much fly by the seat of my pants like it normally is. And then on Fridays, I'm not sure if I've changed this yet, but it's going to be something like Fearless Friday. It's going to be Attack the Scraps. Basically, that's where I came up with the Fearless Fridays, because I want to be fearless when I attack my scraps. I have so many, which I know, I'm the only one, right? So that's where that comes from. But I figure my crafty desk creations and my Fearless Fridays also will help me to create more items to play in my junk journals when I'm having junk journal play date, because sometimes I want to add things to them. So this journal right here, friends, that I chose to work with today is one I created when I went on the Palm Springs trip to celebrate my friend Brianne when she turned 40. And that was last year. Yes, last year. No, last year. Yeah, last year. Sure, her birthday's at the end of the year. But anyways, we went last year. And I made all the girls who went, I made them all a journal, and myself included. And I want to finish working in it. And I haven't done that yet. And it was so fun to pull this out because I forgot about these really cute with the pirate booty, vintage pirate booty there with the little paper clip. And it was just such a sweet and easy thing to make. And I love that one. So, and then I have these little charms that I put on there. This is just scrapbook paper. It's from a paper pad. It's cardstock. I didn't do anything special to seal it. And it's really sturdy. So it's kind of nice to see that. I did put book corners on these. And I wrapped it with some different I think I have a few different fabrics here, and I want to say I have curtain lace on here. I love curtain lace. And then this tie I did different, which I'm sure I'm not the first person to do this. I just had never seen it, and I was kind of inspired as I was creating this, but I made the eyelets. If you remember, I put an eyelet there and an eyelet there, there and there, and then I weaved the fabric from the back side so that it could also hold something if I needed it to. Although, like really what's it going to hold? Maybe a pen. So when I was in Palm Springs, I did buy some stuff. It is very stiff. My journal is stiff, and I made the spine with a hard, like a squared up spine. So it doesn't have that round curved spine where this wants to lay down. So that is something that I am definitely feeling the difference as I've been playing with the curved spine journals that I've been collecting. So let's see, I have some things here in the front, and then I did make these. Oh, this was the trip. It was January 22nd through the 27th, but I didn't put the location. Isn't that funny? Let's put the location on there. Palm Springs. So that was that was my very first ever, out of the state girl trip that I went on. I felt a little guilty leaving my husband behind. He's in the other room while I'm doing this. I don't know if you guys heard him. He's like, liar. Oh, notes. Okay, I should finish putting that on. I'm pretty sure I put that on there anyways. Notes. Celebrating my BFF, Brienne, turning 40. It was a good time, except for those couple of things that I chatted about a long time ago, but I'm never going to chat about them again because I promised everybody I would stop talking about it. But oh well, you know what? It does help make the memories, right? And then I don't know why I keep putting that away. This book belongs to Sandra. See, I never finished anything. This book belongs to, that's just a stamp I did. Sandra. Okay, so okay, keep this out, and then I have my little itinerary card, and I got some of my index cards that I had dyed when I was doing coffee dyeing years ago with stencils. So that's kind of cool. Okay, still liking that. And then this page, let's see, what did I do here? I created a so when I made these for everybody, I think some of the girls journaled in them. I'm not sure if all of them did, but Brianna also gave me something to put in here. So this was my fun journal card. I loved that. I think that came out so cute. And then what was this? Downtown Palm Springs. I was keeping some notes, so that was on Thursday. I was doing pretty good. Stamped it right there. This is just my coffee dye paper that I folded up. In and out. Okay, so I do like In and Out. It does not love me. And I think I would have been happy to have eaten there only once, but we ate there more than once because, you know what? It was by vote. Let's see, what else is in here? I just got to kind of take a peek to see where I'm at. This was a coaster from one of the places that we went to, and then I made this pocket, a see-through pocket. And then, this is so funny. So I made what this welcome to your journal, and I just changed it up a little bit to fit me and what this journal was for all the girls, but I wanted us to have matching journals, so of course I stuck one in mine too. And it also helps me, like if I ever want to make a journal, I'm like, oh, what did I put in there? I can't remember. Then I have that. And I also, that's the really cool, it's either tracing paper or typewriter paper, and then that's really pretty book page back there. So I just popped that in there. Oh, this was in Portland, Oregon. So we had a nice long layover in Portland, Oregon. Sandra, Carly, and Brienne, we all flew together. We all live in the same area, so we drove to the airport, and we drove to Spokane, which is the airport itself is about 3.5 hours from us. Well, Portland, Oregon, I lived there when I was a young girl. I lived there, and so it was kind of cool. It's kind of cool to go, like, be at places that you used to live at. We also have in our house a really beautiful old vintage pew that we bought on, I think it was Craigslist or something like that. Anyhow, one day Jason says, we've been looking for one for a while, and he's like, hey, I found 2 pew benches too. And I said, oh my gosh, we only need 1. He goes, I know, but they're selling both of them, and it's a good price. He goes, let's go get them. I'm like, okay, where are they? He said, they're in Portland, Oregon. Let's go. I was like, okay. So this is, somebody had recently asked me, or maybe they didn't ask me, maybe I was in a chat somewhere, about using like regular coffee if you're drinking, while you're drinking it. Well, while we were there, I just had my coffee, and I thought I wanted to make a memory of me having coffee at the bar. It was the kitchen island. So I was having my morning coffee. So I put some coffee on there. And then, this was some of the blossoms that were in the yard of Brienne's friend's house. She was letting us stay at her house. And then, let's see, what do I have in here? This pocket, oh my gosh, it's just so, oh, there's the blossom. Ooh, there's some, no, that's the napkin. So this napkin is what I call a dry emboss. So it's where you take your glue stick and you glue down on your paper, and then you spread your napkin. You get less wrinkles, and you can get as many wrinkles as you want. Sometimes that's a wanted thing, but if you don't want that crispy part on the outside, or you want more of a fabric-y or different, it's just a different texture. Anyways, I don't know. I think we've all seen it. If not, let me know, because I do it a lot. I do like the dry emboss technique. So, I mean, dry collage. Dry, it's not embossing. What am I calling it embossing for? Anyways, put that in the belly band. And then I think what happened is I made my belly band too short. And so I just took some more of that file card or cardstock that I put the napkin on there. And I just created a tab right here, just to an extender, if you will. So it's like a tiny bit of glue right here. Oh, I don't even know if there's any. I think this is glued to that. I just made an extender. So, and then put a little charm on there. And then that's from some pirate booty that I chopped up a necklace that I got from North Carolina when I went to go see my aunt and my cousin for the first trip that we took out there to see them. Saturday, there's my notes. And then what's in this bag? Oh, so somebody came and they had a bunch of different stickers and things. I didn't keep all the stickers. They didn't all fit for me, so I took them out. I kept all the ones that I may possibly use. That's something I put in there. Or I don't think I put these stickers in there. Did I? Oh my gosh. You know what? No. I put some of this stuff in here, but I did not put all this stuff. I think I took these from those planners that I bought. And I cut pieces up and I put those in there. So those are from me. So apparently I like what I put in there. Then I had the sticker. Didn't stab anyone today. So that was put in my pack by somebody that brought some stuff. And although she said it wasn't specific to the person, she was just randomly picking them. I'm pretty sure that was meant for me. And if you know the story of what happened, then you know that that really means something. Didn't stab anyone today with anything. All right. Oh, and then I made these little things, 2 different sets of initials, one with squares and one with the circles, and that's what I gave everyone, so that they could put that on their journal if they wanted to. I think maybe I'll leave those out. I might do that. And then I made a little tiny envelope with that. I think this is typewriting paper. I think it's erasable typewriting paper, and I just sealed it with a little butterfly. All right. So I think I'm going to use this because if I did journal about that one incident, I may put that on there. Oh, and then plus I do like skeletons. I do like them. So far as the I know, oh, I think that was not printed right. As far as I know, maybe it does. That is how I talk though. Far as the I know, I'm delightful. Okay, maybe I'll put that on my coffee page. That's funny. Okay, I'll take those out for now. Let's go backwards. Ooh, here's some more of that flower. I feel like I wish I would have remembered what day it was. Okay. See, we had a decent layover in Portland, so we took advantage of a nice lunch and a couple. Yeah, we had time for a couple of cocktails. Oh my gosh! And I had the pineapple jalapeno margaritas, and they were so good. Oh, so yummy! I remember those. I want to go back and get some more. All right, where's my coffee page? Where's my coffee page? In and out coffee. Okay. I think I have a cute stamp there, but I think this would go also right here. Maybe I'll put them right over here on this side of the page. Yeah. Just get them down. I mean, they can live in a pocket forever, but I want to use them. Where else would I use this sticker? I know there's a trick here. Anyhow, friends, I would love to hear what you think. I know this is the first video, so you're probably like, well, we don't know yet, Sandra. But what do you think about having a sort of lineup of videos? I mean, do you like that sort of thing? I have to say, I've always said before that I can't do it because it's too many rules. It's too strict for me. But I feel like what I'm doing falls pretty much what I do. So I have lots of freedom. It's very loose, you know, journal play date. You know, you can play in any kind of journal. Even if I'm making one, I can like pull that one out and work in it and play. It's journal play date, right? Crafty desk creations, basically working on anything. If I'm making a masterboard, a snippet, whatever it is, you know. Maybe I'm making things to give away or or maybe even to sell. I don't know that I'll ever get that far to make things to sell because it takes a long time to make stuff. But you just never know. I think I'm going to put these little things in there. I don't know that I'm going to use these today. Jason's walking around getting into my stuff. What are you up to? Oh, no way. I wish we were recording that. Like, not just with a voice. He said he was putting my screwdriver back. All right. I did give everybody a little bit of washi tape on a... I don't know what these cards are from. I must have just grabbed them from my stash. Anyways, forgot what I was saying. Oh, but anyways, there's a lot of freedom. But I think what it's going to do is it just gives me like a starting point. I think that's what I think I may have talked about it. Just gives me a starting point. Like instead of sitting down or coming down here and I don't really know because I have so many things going on all over the place. Instead of coming down here and just right into that madness and not knowing what I want to do, I could just say, oh, it's you know what? I want to work on X, Y, and Z, and they fit perfectly for the crafty desk creations. So I can just make several videos in one day. I think I'm going to glue this down right here. I'm going to use the art of the glitters, the art to glitter glue. I don't think I'm going to put anything behind it, but just in case, leave the option open. Anyhow, I think it's going to fit pretty nice to help give me some structure, a little bit of guidance, but still being able to have the freedom to do whatever I want, to do what I want, when I want, and how I want. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to close that for a second. And then, okay, and then I got those other stickers put away. So didn't I say, now let me look. I have to look through here because I feel like I wrote about that. I feel like I did. Okay, Tommy Bahamas. What's this? Oh my gosh, this is part of the tree. It's getting crumbly. I feel like I need to seal that in something. So I do have those plastic things I just recently got. What did I do with them? I don't know. I know what I want. I'm going to stick it in one of those things and just kind of seal it because it's going to keep on crumbling, but it's just so pretty. It looks like rickrack. I wonder if that's what somebody's seen when they're like, wow, wouldn't it be so cool to have a trim or a thread that did that same exact thing? Okay. Just in case, I'm going to leave it there so I don't forget. All right. I'm looking for that day. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's a sticker. Okay, I put this one here. I'm just going to put an out of order sign on my forehead and call it a day. Oh, okay. This was that day, I think, when everything went the way it went. And there was a couple of things that happened that day. So let's put this down there. Are you somebody like me where you like these things and you want them, but you just can't commit to where it goes down? But once you start, it's like, oh, okay, I can just keep on grooving. Like, so far, everything that I've seen that I did put down there, I was fine with. This is the escape room. So we had, it was, so I paid on my card. I didn't pay, it wasn't $192 to go. It was for all of us, and then everybody paid me back. And so we kind of took turns on some of the things, which is cool because, you know, especially if you're a point collector, which I am, I like to be able to also collect some of those points. So I could put a little note here about that, and I might, but I won't do that live just because my note right here is going to, no, it's going to be sassy. It's going to be pretty sassy. I think I'll always remember that escape room. There's no way to forget what happened there. It was fun. I was glad that I went with the majority of the people that I went with. And yes, and it was definitely great. I think I'm going to take my washi tapes maybe and put them, no, I don't need those there because I have stuff in this card from Brienne. I want to put that on here. Okay. This was from a magazine, I think, that I had gotten out of there. Oh, this would be actually a nice place. Oh, this was a journal spot. That's cute. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. So this was just an offcut, wasn't it? Of copy dye paper. And I folded it up. It looked like, and I made it like an index card. The little tab for my punch. And then I layered some layers right there to give it some stability, and when it sits in there, oh my gosh, see, like that, we could make those on a Crafty Desk Creations. Cute. This is my super cute embossing tool that I have, and it says, this is, oh my gosh, and I bought this from a gift certificate. Oh my gosh, where's my note? I have a note with this, but my gift certificate for my friend now, I can't find my note. Anyways, it punches out and it says, from Sandra's Crafty Desk, Blossom and Inspire. Love it. So, I had to get a new purse because I broke my purse because I'm pretty violent with my stuff. This, okay, just a tag right there. Didn't write anything on that. And then this is some stuff I saved from the decorations from when she got decorated. Oh, I wrote about me getting searched at TSA, and I almost ate a flying bird. That thing almost like I almost ate a flying bird. Oh, I forgot. Oh, look how cute this thing is. I forgot about these things that I made. Oh, this is like one of those photo pockets, and I just made a little pocket. I used some washi on there that you could see through also, and just another little journal spot. Okay. It's nice to reminisce. Okay, let's see. That's more of those blossoms. They've dried really nice. I think I need to seal some of those in some of that plastic also, so I don't lose it. All right. Okay, and then back here. All right. All right. Now, let's see. These were the cards I bought, and for some reason, I thought I needed to keep them in here. This was at a little vendor market that we went to, and I love them. So I loved it, and I got handmade art by this artist. Oh, I think I put her card right there. So here she is right here, and I even made it a pocket, and I bought all these cards. It says, Harper, yes, Poppy, do you promise we'll always grow together? Of course, Poppy. I've been telling you this for 100 years. Thank you, Harper. You're welcome, I love. And then it's all her art, and isn't that beautiful? And I love how she does all the line work down here for her ground, and then it goes right, and her signature just flows right with that. Love this so much. Treeshavefeelings.com. So treeshavefeelings.com. I should go check her out. I really loved her cards. I bought 4 of them. This one is, can you believe it, Francie? Exclaimed to all who could hear. Never in my wildest dreams did I believe I could grow to touch the sky. And it's like all her leaves are like little hearts with wings. It's so cute. Love that one. And then what's this one? Greta Van Snow has big feelings and doesn't give a flying F word. If that makes you uncomfortable, have a nice day. I had to get this card. And if you've heard my stories on this trip, on the couple of them, most of it was just fantastic. Then I'm like, I don't care. Oh my gosh. And I love this bird. So cute. All right. So there we go. I'm going to take those out. I need to do something with these. You know what? I love them all so much. Maybe I could make a little journal with them. I have another set of cards that somebody gifted me, an artist. And I still have never made the journal that I said I was going to do. All right. Let's see what's in here. And then I have this envelope here. Oh, I think this all came together. So these were pieces that I cut out of the magazine that I got at Palm Springs. That was an envelope. And then this, I think I cut that out for color, and that one also to put in my book, and I never did. What's this one? This is the tag to something I bought. Thank you for choosing something. I don't even remember what I bought. So I might just hang on to it. I might remember it. Bags Smart. Make carrying smarter. I think that was the new purse that I had to buy. Who knows? I might use them. They're kind of thick and nice. But I loved these scenes. So let's just put them down in here and put a beautiful scene right here. Yes. Just get her in there. I wonder if I should open up my other envelope before I do that, just to make sure. So Brianne took pictures, not my envelope, my card. So Brianne gave us all this card. She said, thanks a whole bunch. And it's a donut. I love donuts. Donuts don't love me. And then she took a bunch of pictures and she printed out. She had us all send our pictures that we were taking, and she printed them all out on here, and then sent me some of these first class stamps. And then let me see what she wrote. P.S. I bet the hole on the front of this card isn't big enough. P.P.S. That guy at the SBA had it wrong. I found this quote: "Lovers have a right to betray you. Friends don't." Judy Holliday. There's an entire story behind this. Small Business Association is what SBA is. Brianne and I were business partners for many years, and there's a whole story behind this. Oh my gosh. I guess I could tell you because it's kind of funny. I'm laughing about it. On our business license, it called us domestic partners, because that's how it's listed on the business thing. And we didn't realize that until we had gotten our business license. So when we partnered up, I had my flower shop, which was um, Blossom and Blossom and Briar. So I'm very, that's where I kind of had to play off my name. I liked the name. So, there you go. So it's called Blossom and Briar, Sandra's Blossom and Briar. Now we have Blossom and Inspire with Sandra, and we don't do flowers. But anyways, and Brianne had Welcome Home Interior Design. And so you can probably guess from our two titles that are store names what we did. So we partnered up and brought both our businesses under one roof, and we both did our own business within there, but we also commingled some business. And so, and we shared the cost and we shared the profits of that commingled part. So what we did is we put our two businesses under the mother business. Does that make sense? So we had the mothership, and the mothership was called Through the Wooden Gate. And then outside of our store, like, we created like this cute little walkway in, and then we had like this little gate and it was wooden. Jason made that for us. It was super duper cute. And so when you walked in, like, you literally came in through the wooden gate. And then when you'd ring up your sales, whatever you bought had, it would go to the right department. So you would get your one receipt that would say Through the Wooden Gate. Through the Wooden Gate would pay Blossom and Briar and pay Welcome Home Interior Design, blah, blah. Did you guys want to know all that? Anyways, so Brianna and I went to Small Business Association when we were starting up our business, just to learn some new, whatever we could learn about businesses and things like this. And so the guy was like, are you girls, basically, are you sure you want to do this? I'll show these pictures I'm talking. Are you sure you want to do this? Because, partnerships are hard. All kinds of partnerships are hard. And he was trying to give us examples. And he said, like, and we're like, oh, no, we're good. Like, we had contracts, like we were talking and everything. So, whoops, sorry. I love this one. Anyways, we were talking and he was talking. Oh my gosh. I have to explain that picture in a moment. So he said, partnerships are hard, even in not weddings and marriages and things like that, because blah, blah, blah. And he says, basically what he said, he went too far and he didn't realize what he was saying. And he said something about, like, in a marriage, two people can, it's easier when they have an argument or a disagreement. And that's what he was kind of talking about, all those things, how they could make amends with each other. And before we went in there, Brianne even told me, she's like, okay, Sandra, this is going to be a serious appointment. You need to be serious. You cannot, like, really, I need serious Sandra there. So no laughing, no snickering, no, nothing, no making jokes or side talk or anything. Let's go in there and learn what we can learn. I was like, oh, you got it. You got serious Sandra. We're in there. So we're in there and this guy's talking about this. And I'm like thinking, all I can think about in my head is like, stay serious, stay serious, stay serious. Because the more he was talking, he was feeling, you can tell, feeling more awkward. Those are my plane ticket things. He was talking and I'm trying to keep a straight face. And so I'm staring even harder. So I probably made it more awkward doing that. And I can see Brianne out of the corner of my eye on the side, because I still had my peripheral vision back then. And I can see her, and she was like, her lips were like twitching and her body was kind of like moving. And she literally leaned over, like she kind of gave me like a side kick a little bit, because we were sitting on the other side of his desk. And I knew what her kick meant. It meant, don't lose it. And then finally, the guy kept going and going, and he couldn't dig his way out of it. It was bad. I lost it, guys. Because Brianne first started snickering. She made a sound, and then it was all over. Anyways, the meeting went well. We learned a lot. We stayed with our contracts, and we never had an argument that required us to be intimate to make up. Thank God. I don't think I could have done it. All right, so there I am, and that's Jen. Love Jen. And then here we all are here. I don't know if these pictures are even coming through. We're all standing in a line with the wings, and there's me, there's Becky, Brianne, and Carly. Jen wasn't there yet, and then we have us all there with the, classic photos, at Palm Springs. So there we are. This was the night in question, and when everything happened, I was like, let me in there. I need alcohol. And those are my pajamas. I'm so short, you guys. I'm so short. These are my pajama bottoms. and I pulled him up over, and I came out of my room. I was just trying to make everybody laugh. So Brienne and Jen thought that it was just so funny, and so we took a photo in our jammies. There we are at breakfast. There's Becky, Jen, Brienne, Carly, and me. That's the crew right there. That's the same crew. Those 5 of us that I just named are the crew that went to was that 5? Yes, that went to Snohomish. Was it Snohomish that we went to? Anyways, there we all there. That's an In-N-Out burger in the back. And then there's the Google eyes in the morning on Carly's face. I didn't do that. So, all right. There's my share. Let me finish my card. Thank you. She says, Sandra, thank you for celebrating with me. Makes turning 40 a little easier. I had so much fun with you at all of the shenanigans we got into, that we were up to. Love you so much, SW. And then she signs it B. So, all right. And the reason why, so here's the thing. SW stands for 2 things. It's my initials, which is Sandra Wildermuth, but SW is Jason always drove us everywhere we wanted to go. So Brienne's married, but Jason always drove us everywhere we wanted to go because Jason also likes to do estate sales and thrifting and things like that. And Brienne and I, one of the things we did together was we refurbed furniture. So we would go and we would buy furniture that needed to have a new life, and we would give it a new life, and then we'd bring it into our storefront, and we would use it as to decorate but also to sell. So Jason, our muscle man, he went with us. And there was one time we went someplace, I can't remember where it was, and people were looking at us really funny. And I think somebody mentioned they looked, I don't know, they said something. I can't remember what was said between us. We were like, oh my gosh, I think they're trying to figure out who is your wife, Jason, or if either one of us are your wife, or what's going on. It was the weirdest way of people looking at us. So we were just kind of laughing. We're like, oh my gosh. So when we left and we were signing our thing to leave, Jason just thought it was so funny, and he said something in the effect of my wives or something like that. So when we left there, after that was it. After that, we called ourselves, which is funny, but I guess we were careful. We didn't say it like everywhere we went. Now that I'm saying, I'm like saying it to the world right here. So then we started the whole thing. Come on, sister wife. Or maybe it was Brienne. Maybe she said that to me. She's like, all right, sister wife, let's go. After Jason said something, I was like, you too? Usually I'm the joker, but they totally got me. So SW is sister wife. It's a good and a bad joke. This was at Tommy Bahamas. Oh yeah, I asked I was like, can I have this? They're like, well, we don't give them away. And I'm like, do you charge my card if one's missing from the table? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay. So I took it. But I would have paid for it. I told them, like, I'll buy one. I'll buy a menu. Like, how much does it cost? Okay, this is from the magazine, but this is beautiful. Like, this is what it looked like out there. It was very, like, you've seen some of the mountains. You've seen, it was deserty. It's Palm Springs. Palm Springs is deserty. So we got that there. And then, so this was the, this was this one. See, I'm like way off onto the side. I was cut off. She's like, because I wouldn't scooch in because I didn't want to be close. But, okay, I'm just going to cut the top of this off. And cut the bottom of it off too. I know somebody's probably like, aren't you worried they're going to watch your video or when anybody's going to watch it? No, you know what? I really don't care. Because honestly, I didn't stab anyone today. That day. All right, I'm going to put this here, and I'm wondering what glue to use. I don't think I want to use my Fab or something because it's a acetone base, and I think that'll eat like the card. So I'm going to put the art glitter glue and then just hope for the best. I probably, if it pops off, you know, like I could always use, what do you call it? Like some extra sticky dots or something. You just don't know. So I'm going to put that there. There's another one of us here. Where is it? There's another, it's this one right here. That was inside the room. I probably should have done that one, but This one stands out. But I don't really like that one spot there. I think I'm going to put, you know what? I have some washi tape. And let's see. I know I'm mean, huh? I'm like, watch. Everybody's getting the glimpse of mean Sandra. I'm like, I'm mean. If you guys only knew what happened, I should have made that a pocket and put that one over it. So, these are also tickets for the airline. Let me get those out. Those don't have to go there. Maybe I'll put this one in here. Nope, can't see it. Oh, those are my bag tags. Those are my bag tags. See, I like this one because I like how Jen and Becky are and Brienne right there. But I like this one because it has all of us. We have like a prop with us. That's cute. Let's see. I can just stick that like right there for right now. There we go. This was at Tommy Bahama's. This is where when we ate there. So where did that page go? Isn't this cool? I love that Brienne gave us these photos. Oh my gosh. I love this. Reminiscing. This is where I bought that purse. Where did that thing go? We have this. I think that's it, right? It says Gloria's Bags Smart. Does it say Bags Smart on this? I don't think so. Because mine broke. That's what I wrote there. I bought a new purse because mine broke. So I'm just going to toss that because I'm not going to ever use it. I'm fine letting it go. And Tommy Bahamas. Maybe I should lay the photos out like this. And then I can see, oh, In and Out. In and Out goes right here. And I might just, I think I'm going to staple this one on there. I've got my tiny attacher right here. Will it fit down there? Or will it fit all the way up to the top? Oh yeah, I can staple right to her forehead. Just kidding. Just kidding. And there, I'll just put 2 little staples there, and then that will stay just like that. And then I have that. There, In and Out. All right, now what? This was in the house. This was downtown. This was in the house. We have the Bahamas, and this one was at the house also. There we have these. Okay. So this was in Portland. We didn't get a picture in Portland. Copy day. Oh, I put I was like, where did that? I had that little sticker. What did I do with it? This one, I kind of like how that staining is coming through, so I don't want to put this one right there. Well, no, it's on the other side. Okay, I could put this one right here. That's pretty. This was out of that magazine that I got. Loving it also. Okay, let's get some glue on it. I have quite a few journals that I have collected. I don't think all of the journals that I have I'll be playing in them because some of them are just a little bit more for like they're very full and they're more artful. So I don't know. I think there's only like a couple of them that are like that, more for like writing space. I think for my journal play date, it'll be more this type of kind of journaling on them and then arting on them. Not put the F in front of that word. It doesn't come out right. And then, you know, and then even if I'm making a journal or working on it, journal play day, I think will also be good for when I'm working on the journals for the girls that I haven't finished yet. I can also use it when I'm posting for like any updates on the Reader Digest journals or the Time Life encyclopedia journals. I still haven't finished those. So there's a lot of things that I could do. Also, I think with journal play date, maybe there is one that I could take upstairs with me when I'm healing. I don't know. I'm going to be out of it. I'm going to be on medication, so I don't know what I'm thinking. But in the event that I'm still okay, but I don't feel like climbing the stairs, then I can come down here. I mean, I can take it up there and I can write on it. And when I'm done, I can share what I've done. Maybe. Depends. You know, it depends on how much medication I'm on and what I'm actually writing down. That's pretty right there. I like that. I just really want to fill my book up with all the pretty things that I saved to put in here. And I really want to get these photos in there too. So, okay, actually, so this is from outside. Let me see, where else did I put that stuff? I have some in here too, don't I? I have a little bit in there. I don't want to put a picture in that though. That is from outside, and that's literally here. This is an outside photo there. This is an inside photo there. This is Tommy Bahamas. Okay. Tommy Bahamas. I mean, I've never been there before. It was my first time, and I loved it. Maybe I could put these in with my suitcase tags. Suitcase. Okay, so I don't think right there. But maybe here. How would I put it on there? I think I'm going to stick with the stapling, though. So this is just paper that I put there. Let's get the corner rounder out. I think I need to round these corners. This has got to be, aside from Becky, she was taking the picture, aside from her only getting half of her face in there, this has got to be my favorite picture because it's just the 5 of us. And so that's really, I love that so much. Okay, I do like that there. And I think, and I like these little blossoms behind us. And then I have a space, I can write this note later on and put that in there. So I think I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to, I'm going to put glue about right here. On here, and just hopefully, I mean, I'm saying hopefully that's enough. That's a lot of glue. I do hope it's enough. Okay, I probably needed something behind this now because of how much glue I actually put on there. Just, we'll let that set for just a minute. Okay. And maybe, okay, I'll take this out gently, and then I'm going to put something behind here. There. I just wanted something so I can do a press down here, and then maybe set off my fingerprints all over that paper, or that picture. Let me do that. Yeah, okay. That works. That works for me. Yeah, it's not like I'm going to be digging around in here. I mean, I haven't opened this journal up since the last time I showed it to you guys. I don't think, you know, unless I didn't show you when I put that stuff in there, that would be the last time I opened this journal up. Okay. Get in there, everybody. Okay. Let's see. This one is also from the house, and I also love this one, and I also want to trim the corners. Now I wish I would have done that on all of them, but you know what? You snooze, you lose. I didn't think about it. I wonder if that one in the front here that I stapled, if I can still do it. Oh, no, that's not gonna, oh my gosh. No, I would snip, I would corner a face. I would corner her face. Let's see. This one is such a pretty, I like this here. Because there's like 3 blossoms, and then there's 3 crazies. 3 crazies right there. I like that right there. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Jen, in this picture right here, I love her. I love you, Jen. She doesn't, I highly doubt she watches my videos, so, but in case she does, I'll say it. I do. I love her. She's funny. She's a good friend. She's a good friend. She's the one that took me and dropped me off while she went to church on our Snohomish trip. She dropped me off at Michael's and then picked me up so I could go get some shopping in. It was a kind of a last minute thing, so I didn't get time to plan anything. But, yeah. And she's always, but she's also the friend that's always like, Sandra, I dare you to do this. Sandra, I dare you to do that. Here, Sandra, have another cocktail. Sandra, I dare. So nothing too bad. Just, you know, fun. All right, let's see. I don't know. I feel like that might be a little bit negative. I might not use that one. I want it to stay happy, and I just want it to stay happy. So maybe I'll take this one out. And didn't stab anyone today. I think I'm going to toss this one. I'm going to toss it because of the negativity of the saying. It bothers me to look at it, and I don't want to give it away. Okay, was I going to put this? Didn't I have a page picked out for this one? I already forgot. I have one there, and then that's there, and there. Oh, I was going to put it right here, wasn't I? Yes. Okay, let's do that. Let's get that out of there and that out of there. And then I got to put this gigantic card that Brianne gave me in there somehow. So that person that I'm talking about, just because, I mean, she then did something again last year, which I was just very unhappy about, to the point I was like, you know what? I'm just done. And it's just one of those things where I can only be affected by that person if that person is in my life. And so I had to just make a choice. And this is the same thing I tell my kids and any good friend that comes to me for advice on something or whatever, not advice, but maybe, yeah, sometimes advice, or they're asking or whatever. And I tell them the same thing that somebody told me years ago, and I try to follow this when I get to that point. And I have two choices. I can either forget about the way I feel about it, forget how you feel about it, or change your situation. Those are your choices. I mean, ultimately. And I'm never going to forget how I feel about it, because it's been a thing there's always something with this one person, and I think it was just the last straw, and I was like, I'm just done. So I changed my situation, and my situation is I just don't have correspondence at all. Like there's nothing can happen if that person's not in your life. So, and that's what I did. And that's what my husband wanted me to do. So I followed that because he's tired of hearing it. Moments in Time. Oh, I liked that. Moments in Time and the History Channel, which I'm not watching the History Channel, but I love it that it said Moments in Time. And it also has the week of January 26th. So let's see. I think what I'm going to do is cut that. I'm going to cut Moments in Time out. No, I'm not. I'm going to tear it. I'm going to try really carefully to tear it because it's already torn. We'll see. Okay, everybody, cross the fingers. And then we'll do this one right here. Same thing. Okay. And then this little tab, I did well. And then I'm going to take this one and this side. And I am just sweeping those right off onto the floor because they never make the trash can anyways. Oops. Okay, there we go. Almost lost it. All right, Moments in Time. Now I gotta pick a place for this one. You know what I've been talking about? Oh, I forgot about that. That was another thing from Brianne's party. You know, those little things that puff up when you sit them on the table. And I took mine apart and I made a thing. And it says, Lordy, Lordy, Bria's 40. Oh my gosh. That's where I should have put that picture with Brianne. With all of us. Did I staple it? There's that one with Brianne and Jen and I. But that would have been a good spot for her, and I lost it already anyway. So, okay, something else. Lordy, Lordy. Is she on this one? She is in this one. Okay, let's do another stapling. Let's do some corner rounding and some stapling. And so, you know, this isn't going to last forever because I have this is avocado dyed paper here. I used baking soda with this, so I got these really cool colors. But you know, there's avocado dyed paper. There's different papers. They're not acid free. So, you know, could they be acid free? Maybe, but I don't think they are. And I think I'm gonna go in this way and do it that way, and then this way down here. There we go. And just put that in there. And there she is, right there in the middle. I don't know for how long I'll be able to see that. And we're missing Jen. Jen hasn't gotten in yet from her flight. So we still have Tommy Bahamas. Oh, this is fun. This one might be good right here. The only thing about this one is that there was a picture that had all of us with Marilyn Monroe, but I don't know what happened to it. So I would have much rather have that one, but I do like Marilyn Monroe, so why not? Just get her in there. And I think, I might be wrong, but I thought Brianne said something about that they took this down. I don't know if they moved it or if they took it down. Does anybody know? And I'm just going to staple her there, because that'll work. I think I'm going to staple her there. Oh, I can only get the one side. I don't have like one of those deep throat staplers. You know what I mean? Like, see, like, I don't know what you call it, but it's like a, you know, like if that was the throat, see how far, it only goes that far. I need a deep throat one. Okay. Oh, well, I don't have the deep throat yet. So on my list to get some deep throat. It'll happen. Just put it out there into the universe. I think I had one a long time ago that I was going to get, but I wasn't sure if it was going to work. I don't have that. If I had that one crocodile, the other one, you know, the big kahuna, then that would have worked, but I don't have that one. Just going to glue her down. Oh, you know what? This would be a good thing for this moments in time. Oops. For that. So I might just steal these and put them in my stash for, I think Brianne just sent these to me. I don't think she gave these to everybody. I think she put these in there for me, and she said, hey, I thought you would like these. So, dear somebody, no American should be forced to pay a union boss just to get or keep a job. So if you haven't answered the national right to work, what the heck? I don't know what these are that she gave me. National Right to Work Committee's candidate survey pledging 100% opposition to forced unionism. Please do so at once. If you have already answered the candidate survey with 100% support for right to work, thank you sincerely. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to actually put this in my stationery stuff. Okay. I don't even know if that's an old thing or a new thing. I don't know what that is. Or if it's a real thing. I don't even know. Okay. Got some of my palm tree off there with Marilyn. But see, she's got the palm trees there, and there's a palm tree there, so I thought it worked good. And then I could do moments in time. Yeah, I think I like that there. Let's get that on here. Good call. Good call. Loving it. Oh, geez. I know I got it right there, but I kind of want it. No, I do. I want it right there. Just go back. Commit, girl. Commit. There. That is perfect. Perfection for me. And, okay, so now, see, Brianne wrote all over the whole card. Brianne. But I think I can cut enough off the sides. I'm going to use my paper cutter, though, because I cannot cut a straight line. I just can't. And it's okay if I go into the hole a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to cut this much off right there. Oh, I kept the hole. Oh, I have a pocket now, or a little tuck spot. Okay, and then I can cut a little bit off on the edge here. Let's see if we made it small enough. That's garbage. Okay. All right, I think I can fit this in here, And then I'm trying to figure out like which way I would want it to go. I think I would like it to go that way. So, I mean, when you open it, it's going to open up like that. But I feel like if I do it this way, I don't know. We'll see. It'll be attached there. I feel like it's going to like bunch. Let me see if I got what paper. I've made my papers. So as you can see, my papers are all different like sizes, lengths. And I do that on purpose because I like the way it looks. And I don't have to worry about getting everything lined up. It's a twofer for me. Okay. Or I could just put it like here on this paper clip for now. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. Not everything has to be attached, lady. And then that's that cool paper clip that I made. That altered paper clip. So now that I'm doing that, I'm thinking I'm going to take that out. And I'm going to put, not those there, but maybe I'll put this thing there. And I don't know if I kept that because I liked the heart. Oh, what the heck? I wonder what it was. It's Where We Allure. Nope, I don't like that. There you go. Okay, back to this. Where's that pocket with all the goodies? So I have 2 pockets. And I just need these parts right here. So my Alaskan Airlines, we flew Alaskan on this one. Carly bought our flights, mine, Brianne, and hers, on her card, and she had Alaskan. She was using hers for the points, and then we paid her back for our airline tickets. So, which were surprisingly super cheap to go back. I mean, I think my ticket was like just barely over $100 to go to Palm Springs, and the place we stayed was free. So it was a very wonderful opportunity for that trip because it was very inexpensive. Brianne's friend, she has a good friend that lives in Palm Springs. She's also one of Brianne's clients. So, anyways, and she was not going to be home. She was going on a spring break vacation, and she said, "Why don't you and your friends come and celebrate your birthday, and you can just stay at my house?" So that's what we did. Okay, garbage, garbage, garbage. Okay, I still have these things to put in there. This is week of January 2026. Let's just put this in here somewhere, anywhere. I'll put it sideways right there. I like that. Just some commitments here, you know. I'm going to put it sideways because whoops, I'm a little sideways in this picture. I was definitely a little sideways. I was more than a little sideways. That was a fun night. At a certain point. Okay, and then I do have this washi tape. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it, so do I just take it out? I think I'm just going to take it out. That's going to come out. I need to get this in a plastic thingy, and then my initials. So I was thinking before I was going to put them right here, SW on the front. And just put it right there, or up here, or it could go right here on the side, SW, Southwest, or I can do the circles. I got a lot of rectangles going on here. Nope, I think I like these. But I already know this is mine, so I don't know how I want to do this. Maybe I'll just put them in here. I can't make up my mind. Look at my name's there, my name's there. I mean, how many times do I got to put my name in here? That's probably what they were thinking too. They were like, why? She's crazy. Oh, okay. I like that. I'll put it on there. Why not? Actually, I don't have it in the back. Should I put my name in the back since I have it everywhere in the front? Confidential. Oh, yeah, right here. Confidential. And then what else is in there? And then I'll layer them like that. Oh, I like that. Okay. So like that. And okay, I have to hold that there because I want, oh my gosh. Glue, anybody? Oh my gosh. I need like a dry napkin. Holy mother of macaroni. Okay. That's a lot of glue. Okay. I forgot. I don't have my skinny tip. I have my little chunky monkey tip here. So let's just spread the love here like that. And then this one, what I was trying to do is I wanted them to all layer, but I didn't want it to be right on. So I want it to be a little bit off there, a little bit on there, a little bit off, a little on, a little off. Okay. There we go. All right, I like that. That's good. And the evidence. Oh, receipts. I forgot about the receipts. Oh my gosh. I actually think I bought something to work in my shop, and I could have used them on my taxes, but I forgot. But that is long gone. That is... No, it isn't. This is 2025. We went last year. Guest number. Coachella Valley. Maybe they're not. International. Oh, I got Seattle. La Quinta. Aldi. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You know, I'm going to put those back in there. And then grab that off there. Let's see. I don't remember what this envelope was for, though. Oh. Was it this? Did this come in an envelope? It did. I'm going to take that out. I don't know what it is. I'm going to take it out and just put it in other stuff. Okay, I still have 4 photos to put in here. I've probably been on here a million years already. Oh, Tommy Bahamas! Yes! Okay, you guys probably see me pass it up like a million times. So, I already put this sticker on here. I wonder if I can, how well it's going to come off. So, ooh, it's pulling nicely. Okay, I'm still going to use this. I think I'm going to just put it over here on this side, on the frame. There we go. That works. And then I can put this here like that. Okay. Corner rounder again, please. And then we will put that one there. I wonder, I would like to just staple this on here. So if I can go right here and then right there without, I don't want to staple in my head. There we go. Just missed the hair. All right. I like that. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. I can fix it later if it bothers me. I doubt I'll see it again, so it's not that big of a deal. So, and I'm going to take my receipt. I'm going to tuck it kind of in there a little bit like that. So they're not popping out. There we go. Tommy Bahamas. That was so much fun. Okay. 3 more pictures. Okay, Carly, where do you go? Because that is funny. Carly. Did I make that a pocket? I didn't. Did I make that a pocket? I didn't. So she was in on this prank and she was playing it off. She played it pretty good. I believed her so much that I'm in that mirror with a genuine, like, oh my gosh, look at your face, Carly. I can't believe that. Like, I'm genuine like this. And I don't know how she kept such a straight face. She even said so afterwards, like, I don't know how I did it. So, but it was all, I think, within that same kind of night. So I don't know. Where am I going to put you, Carly? Just, I love my Carly. Okay. And let's see, I think we don't have a picture over here. This I would have to glue also because, and then I want to put this someplace also. So let me figure this one out first. Let's go, why does she always got to be in the middle of everything? I don't want that there either. Lordy. I'm being such a pill. Such a pill. Okay. I think I'm just going to put it right here. This is actually, I'm going to be nice because you know what? There's my friend stamp and this is literally all of us. So that one I think legit belongs right here. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to staple it hopefully. Let me see how, no, it's not deep enough. Oh, I think it is. It's just deep enough. Okay. There. And there. All right. See, I pulled it together. I changed the way I feel about it. That's what I did with that one. I changed the way I feel about it. Okay, let me round these corners because I think this one is going to go someplace else. Somewhere. I don't know where yet. Early in the morning. Oh, I didn't get that one. Didn't clip right, did it? Okay. I could put it right there and it would cover that up, but... Oh, and I have this one. Anyways, I told Jason about that we want to go, that I have some friends that we want to go on a girl trip. And it's not necessarily going to be a crafting retreat, although we'll probably take our crafting bag. Probably be more of a shopping and hanging out and having dinner and getting to know each other retreat. And so I told him about that, and he knows. Okay, I think, isn't that kind of cute right there, actually, isn't it? I have a picture on the other side as well. Let's see. I'm trying to spread the love here with the photos. Anyways, I told him I really want to go, and yeah, I think that one looks good right there. Whoa, sorry. I don't want it to be in the wings though. So let's put glue on it. And he knows. He said the only thing he said now though is maybe wait a little bit and just see where we are. Got some, you know, a little bit of financial things happening at the moment, but it won't last forever. You know, some things change. And I like how it says girls trip right there, and then we have that card right there. And maybe I can pull this, instead of putting it up there, I'll pull it down here a little bit. Oh, I am sad that Jen's not in there, but that's because she took a later flight. She didn't have to. She had commitments, and she was like, oh, I gotta be a good girl. I gotta do my commitments. We're like, no. This trip's been planned for a long time. Those commitments should have been altered. Just kidding. It was fine. She was the last one to... Was she the last one to be picked up? Yes, I think so. Anyways, there we go, there we go, there we go. Or was this the day she left? Because she was the first one to leave, too. No, we hadn't picked her up yet. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. All right. Okie dokie. Then we have Carly, little Miss Carly May. Let's get her in here somewhere. Anyways, hopefully by the time this video posts, I will definitely know what is happening on that front of financial chaos. Those go there. I shouldn't call it that. That's bad. Negative. Erase, erase, erase. I'm going to call it, it's just things that are happening. And so I need to just be mindful of it. That's all. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, get her in there. And now I don't just have this envelope floating around in my book every time I move things around and this thing's falling out and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get that stuff in there. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I can pick it up and be like, oh, all my pretties are in there, unless they came apart because I didn't use the right glue, because that happens. Oh, I didn't use any. I do have these other washi tapes here, and I didn't use them. I kind of want to. I have them on the, like, literally, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to toss it. Let's just use them. Okay, I got a piece there, and then I have that piece there. Put these on there. Because I honestly don't know that I will ever going to work in this book again. I think this is probably it. And I do like washi. I think it's pretty. Just take it all the way over. Okay, I like that. And then there's that piece right there that I didn't stick anywhere. Maybe take the rest of this. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, I see. It pulled off on the edge when I did that. Oh, there's no way. I'm not going to be able to use up all this washi. Actually got quite a bit on here. Let's go back here and see where we could use some. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, but am I? I like it right there too. Okay, we'll do that. And just put some on our table a little bit. That's cute. I can live with that. Oh, you know what? This one might be a fun one here. I think this one, the little lines. I just don't want to waste it, you know, like the other girls, they may have not be using this, but I'm going to use it. You know, not everybody's a journaler, but I wanted them to have, I decorated it enough. I felt that they had something that was handmade from me as a little, you know, like, you know, when you go on a trip with your friends. I'm not really good about doing that. I lack right there in that department. All right, let's see. Take that one off my finger. Do it again. So now I'm basically just embellishing my little journal here with the washi. But like if I was going to take a journal outside of my craft room and like take it up and leave it like to share with others, this would be the one, because I'm not putting anything super personal in there. It's about a trip. I think it's fun to share with my family. They know all my friends. They know me. They do know me. So we have that there. And this would be something that they looked in it. They might actually be like, oh my gosh, I love how she did that. Oh, now I'm going to use that, what she made me, the notebook, and I have an idea of how to use it. Could be something like that. I want to put some of this washi on there too. Oh, or not. That was not nice washi. Ooh. Okay, I don't like that one. I'm not gonna do it. I'm forcing myself to put stuff on there that I don't want to. So I think I'm just gonna be okay. I'm done with that washi. I'm not gonna put that back in here. The only thing I have left to do, really, that I want to do, is to get these pieces sealed somehow so that they don't disintegrate in my journal, because at some point they will just completely turn to dust, and I don't. And if it does turn to dust, I wanted to have a safe spot to be dusty. Where was this? This was in a pocket, wasn't it? I really like this. I might actually, this card, I might actually steal it from there and take it. And, oh, I could have put one of those pictures on here. This is something I might steal from here and put it in my stuff, my ephemera stuff. But I don't know yet. I'm going to go look for that plastic sleeve really quick. All right, I cannot find the little plastic thing. I could always take packaging tape and use that, and I may do that if I can't find that. So I am going to leave this in here and hopefully get back to it before it disintegrates. And let me find the pocket where it belongs. I'm just gonna stick it in here. This is a pretty deep one right here. Okay, we'll just stick it right in there for right now. And hopefully that'll protect it as much as possible. All right, friends. So now my little journal, and look it's still like, it has a nice soft, it's got a little bit of a bend there, but it works. It works really good. And I got it filled with my memories, with some writing that I put in there, some photos that I put in there. My little bag has things in it still. And yeah, I couldn't be more excited about this. I hope you like the turn that I'm doing with the channel here, and just to try to be a little bit more creative again. I'm really missing that, and I feel like the channel misses it. Like, I have a lot of friends on here that I don't hear from as much anymore, and I think that's probably why. I know sometimes I leave different channels when they make drastic changes and it's not fitting my natural creative mood. You know, it's not that I'm trying to be mean. I don't mean to say that, and I hope I don't make anybody feel that way, but I get it, and I miss the creativity part. So I need to have a nice balance. So there we go, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for our first journal play date. I hope you enjoy all your moments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.